Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making beans pudding, also known as moi-moi. Beans contains a lot of nutrients. It contains protein, fiber, iron, potassium, carbohydrate, and so much more. And eating it as porridge can be boring, so you might want to have the variety, and one way of getting that variety is by making it into a pudding. Today we are going to be making that pudding the grandma style. We're going to be using leaves to actually wrap it. I'm going to be showing you how easy that is. First of all, we are coming in by washing our beans, and we're just going to take out the skin. It's quite easy to do this. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes from beginning to end. So for me, I actually just sieve out the shaft from the beans and I begin to wash immediately. I do not soak my beans, as some people say they do. I don't know how they achieve that. It's faster for me to do it right away. So while I keep washing, I come in with my water and my sieve, and I pour out the water, the shaft that is on top, the water, and I go right back in to do the process again until my beans is clean. Usually it takes me from about 8 to 10 minutes and I am done. Taking out the shaft now, see how clean the beans is looking. I'm just going to go right in and get my cayenne pepper, which will be adding some color and flavor to my moi-moi. I'll come in with scotch bonnet pepper for some heat, and onion. I'm using the red onion. I'm also going to be using some crayfish for this recipe. After washing all these ingredients, I'm going to add them to my beans and I'll take them straight to my blender. Please do not forget to like this video at the end, subscribe to this channel, join this family so that you keep hearing about healthy recipes that will help you build that healthy life that you desire. Join us in this family. Beans is very rich in protein, which helps us to maintain and repair our body. It also contains a lot of fiber, which helps to maintain our bowel health. It helps with our digestion and also helps to prevent constipation. Beans also helps to control blood sugar because of the fiber that it contains, and it helps with weight management as well because it's so filling and you wouldn't want to be eating so much after eating beans. Beans also contains iron, which helps to form red blood cells and also helps to transport oxygen throughout the body. It contains potassium as well, which also helps to regulate blood pressure. So now after blending, we are coming in with our mackerel fish. Mackerel is rich in omega-3 fatty acid. We are going to be seasoning our blended beans with seasoning cubes, salt, and I'm adding a little bit of garlic powder. You can also add fresh garlic. After this, I'm going to pour some vegetable oil into the mixture, and then I'll come in with hot water because the mixture is a bit thick and I want it lighter. You cannot use cold water to mix moi-moi while preparing it. If not, it will separate and you wouldn't like the outcome after cooking. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to go right into with my leaves. I'll begin to wash them and just to make them clean. You can use white vinegar or you can add salt to your water if you don't have white vinegar, just to make sure that your leaves are clean. So once I'm done washing my leaves and draining them, I'm just going to get about 2 of those leaves, big ones, and put them together. Fold the way you can see me doing now on the screen, and turn the bottom part so that the mixture doesn't pour out when I put it into the cup of the leaves. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to put it into the steaming rack. I'm actually using a steaming pot because when cooking moi moi, you don't pour water directly into the moi moi. If not, it will be messy and it wouldn't cook properly. You have to steam it. That's the best way to cook moi moi. So I'm using a steaming pot to do this. So I'm just going to put this in a rack and cook. If you don't have a steaming pot, you can actually use something to elevate the moi moi inside your pot so that water doesn't come in direct contact with your leaves or and your moi moi. Okay, also ensure that the water that you are putting into your pot while cooking your moi moi is actually hot water, and anytime you need to add more water to the moi moi while on fire, ensure that you don't come in with cold water. So now I'm adding some hot water to my pot, and I'm just going to bring in my steaming rack where my moi moi is resting and place over the water. And I cover this rack with the lid and allow my moi moi to start cooking. About 45 minutes to an hour later, I come in to check my moi moi. I just place a finger on it and it's hard already. My moi moi is cooked, so I'm just going to turn off my heat and come in with my tongue and pick up my moi moi into a bowl. Let's go open the moi moi and see how it looks. This kind of meal is that meal that you eat on a Saturday morning. Just enjoy with pap or ghee or custard, as the case may be. Okay, so now we are going to open our moi moi and see how it's looking. Cooking moi moi with this leaf option has it the way it tastes. It has its peculiar taste. In fact, I believe that this kind of moi moi is the best moi moi as compared to any other way that you are going to make it. So this is our moi moi. I'm sure if you prepare this for your family, they are going to be thanking you. I'm going to be taking mine with custard. I'm just adding some honey. You can use date syrup as well. Till my next one. Bye bye.